Everybody, it's Chad with Nobody Else's Auto. It is 7 o'clock Tuesday evening, time for Toy Tuesday. We are live. We're going to give everybody a few seconds to get their notifications and get jumped on with us, especially considering we haven't been on a very regular schedule for the last couple of weeks. So, been kind of bonkers on my end. Missed last week, obviously, because we were out on the road with Rocky Mountain Race Week. So, we'll give everybody a few seconds and see if you get a few people to jump on with us, and then we'll get rolling into tonight's Toy Tuesday and check out some more cool toys and memorabilia that is all related, for the most part, to our automotive world or the kids in us. So, anyway, we'll give it a few more seconds. We'll get rolling here shortly. All right. We'll go ahead and get rolling. Like I said, I'm sure we'll have a few more jump on with us as we get moving here. But since we haven't been very consistent these last couple of weeks, we'll see what happens. But we do have some cool stuff to check out. So we'll get started with the toy train set. This is a 1950s era Japanese tin toy train set. Right here. It's a pretty cool piece. Kragston shuttle train. Has a little car behind it. We'll see if we can get them unhooked here and take a look at the train itself. Has a little surface rust. Lee's on with us from New York. Glad you made it, Lee. But little surface rust, but overall a pretty decent piece. Top looks good. Got the engineer even standing on the back. But cool graphics on this thing. We've got the track with it. We've got a couple other little cars with it. The track definitely has some surface rust. But we've actually even got the remains of the box with this. The box is rough, but it is the Kragston shuttling freight train. We've got the remnants of the box. Unfortunately, the box is not in very good shape, but other than a little surface rust on the tracks, the rest of this thing doesn't look bad. It's got this cool little dump trailer. Chris is on with us. Glad you made it, Chris. And it actually has metal wooden logs that would ride on it. And then it could tilt and dump. So, kind of a neat piece. You got to remember, we're talking 50s era stuff here. So, you know, not extremely high tech, but really, other than some surface rust, a pretty decent piece. It has this loading platform piece with it. William's on with us. Glad you made it, William. So, kind of a cool little set. Even says unloading platform right here. I assume that's what the logs would roll off into, but haven't researched it all and set the whole thing up. But still has pretty decent lithographs on the tracks, little signs on the tracks. So, kind of a neat piece. Like I said, it's train. We don't do a ton of train stuff around here, but I love this 50s era lithograph tin stuff with the graphics, the colors, you know, even the wheels. It's just so great to find stuff in this condition. Dan's on. Glad you made it, Dan. Robert's here. Glad you swung by. So like I said, guys, we haven't been on a very regular schedule here these last few weeks, so appreciate you guys jumping on with us. And like I said, there's a little engineer on the back. Even has his face painted on there. So cool set, cool piece with the box. Next toy we're going to look at actually isn't car related, but it's so cool that I had to show it. Here it is. It's a white box. It's actually a Rubik's Cube. It's a brand new Rubik's Cube. Box is dated 1980, Ideal Toy Company. And there it is, still in the box. So I thought that was kind of different. Even though it's not car related, I thought it was a cool toy. Definitely a look back at in the past. But 1980 in the box Rubik's Cube. So something definitely kind of different there. But like I said, it's toys. We try to keep it to car toys, or transportation related toys at least. But I had that laying there with this other stuff that we picked up here over the last few weeks, so I had to show it off too. Robert was just checking out a Model T and startup on good players. I missed part of that. William's got one of these. That's cool. Yeah, number one says that's a puzzle. That's what it is. So that's a couple toys we're going to check out. The next thing we're going to look at, I picked up a whole batch of emblems from one of our friends down at the Auburn Court Duesenberg Company, some stuff he'd come up with, and wanted to know if we'd be interested in them. There was some cool stuff in there. Yeah, thanks, number one. It is kind of good to be back. But Ironhead, you're 100% right. I can never figure one of these stupid things out either. I don't know how many times I've played with them. I can never get one of these dumb things to come out. So I agree with you 100% on the Rubik's Cube. So That's probably why I couldn't understand what a part of Robert's message, autocorrect. So the next thing we're going to check out, emblems. Obviously, I love emblems. I love badges. A bunch of new old stock ones in this batch and kind of some cool stuff. A lot of these I don't really have any use for. A lot of these I'm going to sell, but they're so neat, and since a lot of them are new, I thought we'd check them out too, because they do make great decorator pieces, you know, just as well as anything else. And, you know, at a fraction of the cost of what, you know, some of these porcelain signs and oil cans are bringing. So we'll check out a few emblems as well. I got a few of them laid out here. Like I said, most of these are new old stock. You know, new old stock 20 badge, 67, 68 era Chevy pickup. You know, never had a nut on them. Nice clean piece, nice bright chrome. Hood badge like a 60, about a 62, 63 era Impala. Robert hates Rubik's Cubes too, so I guess even though the Rubik's Cube wasn't a car-related toy, it got everybody's attention. But there again, just, you know, these new old stock pieces, they stand out. They got great color, great chrome, and they can make great decorator pieces. Here's a cool new old stock hood ornament for a 60s era Mopar. You know, bright, brilliant chrome stud on the bottom. You can kind of put that anywhere and stand it up and look pretty cool. New old stock Continental emblem, probably late 60s, early 70s. Once again, never had screws on them. Nice clean back. And like I said, so many things you can do with emblems. You know, the Chevy Rally Flag, 63, 64 era. Remember Saturday morning cartoons and breakfast cereal? Absolutely, I do. That's what I grew up on, so. Ironhead just would peel the stickers off and stick them on. So, you know, there again, cool, brand new Chevy Rally Flags. Once again, you know, this is a pretty flat emblem. You know, you can mount these things anywhere and they look great. Something else you don't think about a lot, a new old stock Meteor emblem. Oh, the Rubik's Cube show and cereal. That I don't remember. I don't remember the Rubik's Cube show and cereal. I remember a lot of Saturday morning cartoons, but don't specifically a Rubik's Cube one. Once again, the Meteor emblem, new old stock, cool piece. These are kind of cool. A couple of new old stock Oldsmobile rockets. Like I said, great color, great chrome. You know, never been mounted. There again, the possibilities of this stuff are endless. Last couple emblems I got, these actually aren't new old stock, but they're so cool I wanted to show them. Well, these actually came in a big box of emblems, so that's how I got them, was a whole big tub full of miscellaneous emblems. Chevrolet Kingswood wagon emblems. These are used. They've got nuts on the back, but they're beautiful pieces, great chrome. And obviously wagons are super cool. Yeah, Meteor is pretty Canadian, that's right. So, but like I said, I got a whole tub full of emblems. There's probably 40 or 50 emblems in there, and not sure where they all came from. Or, hey, it looks like a lot of them kind of, maybe it was like in a body shop, because there were kind of some fine like dust on them, or like, you know, sanding dust, or almost kind of like overspray on some of these that I polished off. So I don't know if that's where they came from originally or what, but, you know, with a bunch of them being normal stock mixed in with a bunch of, you know, several used ones, I'm guessing they probably came out of a body shop that were leftovers from years of repair. But, you know, like I said, if you're a Chevy truck guy, you can put that about anywhere and it's cool. It just is. You know, a lot of these mount flat and you can do a lot with them. So I always like showing off emblems. They are a great memorabilia piece. The emblems count as ephemera. I don't know. We could give some emblems away, I guess. I could pick out some emblems. We could throw some emblems in on some raffles and giveaways. But, you know, there's just so much you can do with them. And a lot of times, you know, emblems don't always break the bank. So there's some rare ones that I've seen bring several $100s. But, you know, a lot of these emblems you can sometimes pick up for a few bucks. You know, sometimes you can pick up some of the cool ones for 20 or 30 bucks. Obviously, as we well know, you know, porcelain signs, oil cans, you know, some of that stuff has gotten just so far out there that some of these other alternatives are kind of cool. That's why I love the valve covers so much. You know, you don't have to break the bank to get in on valve covers. You don't have to break the bank to get on emblems. But if you buy the right stuff, it's still great and it's still super cool. So that's why I thought we'd sneak some of those in tonight and show you those as well. I also did, while we were down in Oklahoma, I did pick up some more super, super cool stuff from the Auburn Core Duesenberg Company to add to my personal collection. We'll probably catch that next week on Toy Tuesday. I just got to kind of try to keep things in order and keep things rolling so I don't miss something or forget to throw something in on a Toy Tuesday that we forgot about. But did get some really super cool stuff. So Ironhead, looking for 55 Chevy Bel Air delete plate. I assume radio, or are you talking clock? So I don't know which radio. Okay. I've actually when I picked up these toys, the train set and a few other toys, I did buy a whole bunch of 5 to 7 trim parts, and there is some dash trim in there. I don't know if there's any radial leads. I got a whole bucket full, or like a whole big bucket barrel full of interior trim. There are some dash moldings in there. I don't know if there's any deletes in there. So, you know, if you want to give me a shout, I can get you on my list, and I can go through that barrel and see if there's anything in there. There is a possibility on that. I don't know if there is, but it's all mostly interior trim for 5 to 7s. So, anyway, that's what we've got for tonight. Like I said, stay tuned. We got some super cool stuff coming next week from the Auburn Cord Duesenberg Company. I guess I could give you a real quick sneak peek. I do have a handful of pieces, but I can give you a real quick sneak peek of one thing real quick. Let's check this out. This is pretty cool. This is a sampling of what's to come next week. Auburn knockoff. True, actual knockoff with the Auburn badge in it. So, more cool stuff like that coming next week. Can't wait to show you guys that stuff. Obviously, you know, the Auburn Cord Duesenberg Company, an absolutely amazing place. They turn out some amazing cars. You know, building a brand new 3rd generation Auburn Boattail Speedster. Yes, you can buy a brand new custom built 1935 Auburn Boattail Speedster, full steel body from the Auburn Cord Duesenberg Company. Original knockoff sounds like jumbo shrimp, yeah. Well, I don't think you couldn't eat this. This wouldn't taste very good. It'd be kind of hard, but I think it weighs like 10 pounds, man. It's pretty awesome. So I do have some really great stuff. I can't wait to show you from there. But like I said, it's just been a bananas couple weeks, kind of getting back in the groove. Glad we could get on tonight for Toy Tuesday. And glad some of you guys were able to jump on. We don't have the usual crowd, obviously, but we've kind of been out of the groove. So really appreciate you guys who did catch up and jump on tonight. And glad we could check out some cool stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed the emblems. Hope you guys enjoyed the train set. And I better get back to work. I still got a long ways to go, a lot of catching up to do. Was trying to get caught up today. Got a phone call and lost the whole afternoon. I had to go look at a whole nother batch of cars. The guy said he had 8 or 10 and he had 25. So that took a pretty good chunk of the afternoon. Did bring one home this afternoon, and I left him a list on everything else that he's going to start going through and see what we can figure out on the rest of them. So I did bring another one home today, but bought another one yesterday that I haven't picked up yet. So Ironhead, I appreciate you being on here, and thanks to you guys for hanging out. I love this stuff. I love going out and finding it. I love adding it to my collection. The fact that you guys like to jump on and hang out and check it out too is awesome. Thanks, Robert. Glad you made it tonight too. So, like I said, we got to get back on a regular schedule because I don't even have all the new inventory videos done on all the new inventory I had before I left. I've been back for 2 days and I've already bought 2 more cars. So I got to get busy because I got a lot of work to do to keep you guys caught up, and it's neat stuff. So, thanks, William. Glad you made it. We will definitely see you Sunday. I'm going to go ahead and get wrapped up, get off to work. Anybody else got any other questions or comments, go ahead and throw them up there as we wrap up here, and I will sure try to get to you. And tomorrow night, I've got to get you some new inventory video. I'm going to try to finish up. I've got 1 or 2 more Rocky Mountain Race Week videos to finish up, try to get those posted maybe later tonight. Try to get back on a normal schedule, start bringing you guys some more new inventory. I've got more videos from the Auburn Cord Duesenberg Company. I've actually got videos from a buddy of mine's place that we stopped at in Oklahoma on some awesome inventory he has for sale that I don't have anything like this. Some really, really cool, super rare Ford stuff. So I've got all those videos I'm going to be bringing you. And like I said, and I'm already buying cars faster than I can get the videos done on them. So lots of stuff happening, lots of stuff coming up. As always, I appreciate you guys swinging by, and glad you enjoy it. I really am happy that you guys like checking this stuff out as much as I do. So I'm going to bail off. We will see you tomorrow night with another new video, Friday night with another new video, and then definitely live again Sunday night for Sunday Night Live Chat. Thanks, Robert. Appreciate you here. But yeah, I got to go to work. I got to get caught up. So thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you soon on the next video, and glad you enjoyed it.